And then we'll jump into bath, and I'm just going to go to all bath here instead of going through each category. As you can see, beautiful stuff. These onyx pieces like this is actually lit in the back. You can take a LED light, put it in the back of the cutout for the plumbing, and actually light that thing up, and it's very beautiful. Same with this barrel pedestal. It has the plumbing opening in the back, and it's a good size opening in the back, so it's easy to connect the plumbing in there. But then there's also room you can put a LED light inside of it as well. And then our most common thing that we probably sell today with StoneForest is going to be console tops. So you can see here this top is not a custom piece. Now it's in the line. It started out as a custom piece, and this is coordinating with Palmer, the wood leg system, but it can be any Palmer leg system, and Palmer can fabricate that to go with it. Not all legs in the StoneForest product or price list are from Palmer, and I'll show you those when we get to the price list. But you can see here some of the different products from different stones. Again, it can be different stones. We have the standard stones, but you can have custom made different stones. And then the bronze category, you can see there's a couple different types of options. One of the things that StoneForest will do on these bronze products, because bronze over time will water spot, ideally you really want to wipe these down after each use. So they're primarily used in powder rooms, I would say. But if they do water spot over time, you can actually send it back to StoneForest. I think they charge $175 and they will refinish it. You're responsible for freight to and from, obviously. And then we talked about bathtubs. This is Calmer bathtub. It was introduced last year, a new design, and with this stone that you see here. So you can see there are a lot of different products available. This sink here can be either, as you see, a surface mount or recessed into the countertop. This has been pretty popular over, it's about 2 years old now, but over the last year or so it's been pretty popular. And then the contour vessel sinks we introduced this past year, and these have been huge. So standard is 2 stones. It's the antique gray limestone and then the Home Carrera marble. It does come with this little drain cover, as you see here. That's it kind of dresses up, so you can use just a grid drain, and then you can clean it up with that drain cover. There are 3 different sizes: the round, the rectangular, and the square. Again, these can be customized, and we can do them in different stones under the custom program. But hugely popular over the last year or so. And then different consoles, we'll look at more of them when we go through the price list. But the main thing we want to focus on, I would say, today is the Elemental series. StoneForest launched this about 2 years ago. They've been adding to it probably about every 6 months. They've been adding new products. So this is a really cool system that allows you to be able to do different sizes. So we have standard widths of product that are set up like a 36 and a 24 are your 2 standard widths. But as you can see here, we can combine these together to make longer widths. So in this example, we have 2 36-inch sinks with a 24-inch pedestal in the middle, or drawer bank in the middle. But this could be a 36 and 2 24s, or it could be any combination of those 36, 36, 24, whatever you wanted to do here, you can do in those combinations. There are no custom sizes outside of that, from a standpoint of you can't order a 34-inch drawer bank or a 22-inch drawer bank. Now you can custom make the top to be a different size, and then the legs obviously are going with whatever the top size. So if you needed this to be 48, we could custom make that. but the drawer banks or the drawers and the shelves themselves are either 24 or 36 wide. We just launched 3 new, well, actually several new products, 3 new styles here. These double Terra vanities, as you see here, and the double Ventus. So the Terra is really nice. It gives you more countertop space. And then the new Ventus, it gives you some countertop space, but not as much as obviously the Elemental does. The other thing that we launched recently was the ability to be able to bring the drawers all the way to the bottom of the countertop. So in the original launch, this was kind of the setup. You could do a shelf and a drawer combination, or a couple of drawers if you wanted to, or 2 shelves if you wanted to, but we didn't have a way to get around the P-trap, so the P-trap was exposed. Now what we have is we have these drawers that have the cutouts in them for the P-trap, and then it has a hole for the P-trap to go through the back of this drawer box. So the drawer boxes, the way these work, and the same with the shelves, is there's a bracket that gets mounted on the wall to hold it to the wall, and then it's sitting on these 2 legs here. And these can be configured so any way you want them. So we have standard designs from a standpoint of here's a 3 drawer bank, but if you wanted a drawer and in a space, and then this drawer become like a shelf area, you can eliminate the center drawer. And what all you would do is add more of these little collars to hold the shelf or the other drawer in place. So that can be done as well. Those collars are priced out in the price book. I would say that if you go outside the normal designs, you probably just want to reach out to one of us or to Stone Forest, just to make sure you have all the parts and pieces that you need so that you don't miss something until you understand exactly how to customize these. But it's not too hard once you do it a time or 2. And then here's another example of the double Ventus with 3 sets of drawers here. And again, these are kind of set up in packages, but you can change these any way you want, as far as like making all one size drawer, or if it's a smaller drawer, or eliminating a drawer, or eliminating 2 drawers, however you want to do that. So it's a pretty cool system, and it comes in 2 standard, or I'm sorry, now 3 standard finishes of the metal framing. So unlacquered brass, polished nickel, and matte black is a standard. But we are, in July, I believe, going to start offering custom finishing. So if you needed rose gold, we can do that. It's all done under the custom program. It won't be the 16-week lead time, but you will have to get a price for it through the custom program. We also took the same system and created a storage shelving system, basically. And again, this has total flexibility from the standpoint of how you want to assemble it, whether or not you want it to be all 24 inches, all 36, or a combination, as you see here, 2 36s and a 24. However you want to do that. Another thing you'll notice is we do offer not only the wood shells, but also stone shells. So you can do it in the antique gray limestone, or you can do it in Carrara, or you could choose another stone as well, and we could do that. And one of the things we did, they don't have a picture on the website, but it was really cool, is basically they took from here, they took the shelf and came off and made the shelf come all the way over, and then made like a little makeup table space or makeup desk or whatever you want to call it there. So we have a lot of flexibility because of our custom ability to redesign this however the customer would want. I think the way it worked was if I remember right, the shelf was actually in between two drawers and then came across and then was supported with two more legs, or one set of legs on the other side, and a wall bracket. So again, kind of if the designer or homeowner has something they want to try to design, that's a pretty cool ability they have to do that. And then you have your just a little bit more basic. So the way this starts is, it starts with pick a sink and then two legs, and then you can go with, and that would be your kind of entry price point and starting place if you wanted to kind of build this together yourself. Then you have a combination of either a wood shelf, metal shelf, or stone shelf. And then you can begin to add drawers, and multiple drawers, one drawer, drawer shelf combo, and just kind of go up from there. So there are three different styles of sinks currently. There's the Ventus with the deck, and then the Terra, which is this type sink that you see here. So, and we'll look at those a little bit deeper as we get into the price book. The other thing I wanted to show you was there are paint finishes. These are the stock finishes here that you see, and they're priced in the price book currently, but you can choose any Sherwin-Williams color. I believe it's a $400 upcharge over the standard paint price to do any custom, but it has to be Sherwin-Williams. So if you need that info again, it's under the painted one as a standard.